Did you know that the key to turning life's toughest challenges into your greatest opportunities might have been discovered more than 2,000 years ago? Imagine facing life's storms with a calm so unshakable that nothing can disturb your peace. Sounds like a superpower, right? Well, it's not just fantasy. This ancient power comes from a philosophy that's as practical today as it was in the grand markets and marble halls of ancient Rome and Greece. It's called Stoicism, and it teaches us something profound. While we can't control everything that happens in life, we have total control over how we choose to react. In a world where uncertainty seems to be the only certainty, Stoicism could be the anchor we've all been searching for. But here's the thing, Stoicism isn't just about deep thoughts. It's about action. It's about living a life full of purpose, resilience, and happiness, no matter what life throws at us. It's not about suppressing emotions, but understanding and managing them, creating a more fulfilling life. Whether you're dealing with stress, facing adversity, or simply seeking more joy in your everyday life, stick around. Today, we're diving into Stoicism, uncovering its timeless wisdom, and exploring how it can transform not just the way we think, but the way we live. Have you ever found yourself stuck in traffic, feeling frustrated over the delay, or scrolling through your phone only to get upset by a negative comment? It happens to the best of us. It's almost like everyday life constantly tests our mood and peace of mind. But here's a game-changing perspective from Stoicism that can turn that frustration upside down. Focus on what's in your control. The great Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Traffic, bad weather, negative comments, these are all things beyond our control. No matter how much we wish we could change them, we can't. What we can control, however, is how we respond. This isn't just ancient wisdom. It's backed by modern psychology too. Carl Jung, a giant in psychology, famously said, "I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become." This mirrors the Stoic practice perfectly. The only real power we have is over our own reactions, thoughts, and actions. Let's break it down. Imagine you're stuck in traffic on your way to an important meeting. You can either stew in anger, honk your horn, and stress out, which won't make the cars ahead of you move any faster. Or you can take a deep breath, accept the situation, and perhaps use the time to listen to a podcast, an audiobook, or enjoy some music. The traffic hasn't changed, but your reaction to it has. With that shift, your stress levels drop, and suddenly, your day looks a bit brighter. This Stoic principle applies not just to traffic, but to all aspects of life, our goals, our reactions to others, and how we approach obstacles. Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic legend, reminds us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. So next time you get worked up over something outside your control, ask yourself, is this within my control? If not, let it go. Focus on your reaction, mindset, and actions. This shift can profoundly impact your stress levels and overall happiness. It's not easy, but it's worth practicing every day. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection. By focusing on what we can control, we can not only survive life's challenges, but thrive through them. One of Stoicism's most powerful teachings is the idea that obstacles aren't roadblocks, they're opportunities for growth. It may sound counterintuitive, right? Most of us are conditioned to see obstacles as barriers to our success and happiness. But Stoics like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus flip this idea on its head. Instead of asking, "Why me?" When life throws a curveball, they ask, "What can I learn from this?" Marcus Aurelius wrote in his personal meditations, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Every obstacle, no matter how daunting, not only tests our resilience, but teaches us valuable lessons. By learning to find the silver lining in tough situations, we fuel our growth. This Stoic perspective is echoed by modern thinkers too. Carl Jung said, "What you resist persists." Fighting against obstacles only gives them more power over us. But by accepting and learning from them, we can overcome them. Let's make this practical. Imagine you're facing rejection after rejection in a job search. It's easy to spiral into self-doubt, but what if you saw each rejection as feedback? Maybe there's a skill to improve or a new strategy to try. By viewing setbacks as lessons, you can turn rejection into a tool for personal growth. Similarly, personal conflicts, though uncomfortable, offer chances to practice patience, empathy, and communication. Each disagreement is an opportunity to understand different viewpoints and refine conflict resolution skills. The essence of Stoicism is about transforming challenges into stepping stones for growth. Instead of being passive victims of circumstance, we become active learners and problem solvers. Life's obstacles may not be easy, but by adopting this mindset, we can approach them with greater resilience and wisdom. One of the key aspects of Stoicism is living in the present moment. We hear, "live in the now" all the time, but what does that really mean? It's about fully embracing and experiencing the present, not letting your mind wander into the worries of tomorrow or the regrets of yesterday. Life happens in the here and now, and this idea isn't new. It's a central theme in Stoic philosophy, echoed by figures like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, and reinforced by modern psychology. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment." He understood that the power of living in the present moment lies in its ability to ground us, clear our minds, and allow us to appreciate life as it unfolds. But why is staying present so challenging? Our minds are often cluttered with worries about what's next or regrets about what's been. This mental noise pulls us away from the beauty of the present. Carl Jung once said, "The least of things with a meaning is worth more in life than the greatest of things without it." By focusing on the present, we can infuse meaning into the smallest moments, enriching our lives in ways we never imagined. Aristotle, too, emphasized the importance of living in the present to achieve eudaimonia, a state of flourishing, happiness, and prosperity. He believed that by concentrating on the here and now, we live a virtuous life and make the most of our human experience. To practice this, start with mindfulness, paying attention to the present moment without judgment. Savor each bite of food, notice the feeling of the ground beneath your feet as you walk, and truly listen to others without planning your next response. These small acts bring us back to the present, making our lives richer and more meaningful. Seneca believed that true happiness is enjoying the present without anxiously depending on the future. This idea of living in the now doesn't mean ignoring the future or the past. It's about finding balance. We learn from our past, plan for our future, but don't let them consume the present. In this balance lies peace and contentment. Remember, every moment is an opportunity to reset and refocus on the now. It's in the present that we live, love, and make memories. Let's make a conscious effort to embrace the present and cherish the now, because this is where life truly happens. Self-discipline often gets a bad rap, conjuring images of rigid schedules and a joyless life. But let's reshape that view. Self-discipline isn't about restriction. It's about empowering yourself to make choices aligned with your deepest values and long-term goals. It's about saying yes to what serves you and no to what doesn't, even when it's difficult. At its core, self-discipline is mastery over ourselves. It's about making decisions that align with our higher goals, like sticking to a workout routine, saving money, or focusing on a project instead of indulging in distractions. While these choices might not offer instant gratification, they lay the foundation for lasting satisfaction and success. Marcus Aurelius understood this well when he wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This insight encapsulates the essence of self-discipline, controlling our impulses, emotions, and actions despite the external distractions life throws our way. Seneca also emphasized the importance of controlling our desires. True freedom, he believed, comes from within our ability to govern ourselves and our appetites. Aristotle, too, stressed that excellence and virtue come from habits. Self-discipline builds those habits, leading us toward our best selves. To develop self-discipline, start small. Choose one area to improve, whether it's your diet, exercise routine, or spending habits. Set clear, achievable goals and take it one day at a time. Remember, progress comes from small, consistent actions, not sudden breakthroughs. Every time you make a decision that reflects your values, you strengthen your self-discipline muscle. Self-discipline is a journey, and it's about finding the balance between what we want now and what we truly want most. By committing to this journey, we can build a life aligned with our deepest aspirations and create a future we're proud of. In a world full of distractions and setbacks, emotional resilience is like a superpower that helps us navigate life's challenges with grace. It's not about avoiding emotions, but acknowledging and managing them. The Stoics taught that while we can't control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. As Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Emotional resilience is about mastering our reactions to emotions, finding constructive ways to respond instead of being overwhelmed by them. Seneca also understood the power of resilience. Life's hardships are tests of our character and growth. By facing adversity with understanding and patience, we grow wiser and stronger. But how do we develop emotional resilience? It starts with self-awareness, recognizing your emotions without judgment, reflecting on their causes, and choosing to respond in ways that align with your values. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This reminder teaches us that we can control our response to our emotions, shaping our experiences and building resilience. Practicing mindfulness, self-reflection, and patience helps us respond to challenges with grace, empowering us to face life's difficulties with courage and poise. By cultivating emotional resilience, we can turn life's storms into opportunities for growth and develop the strength to live a fulfilling life, no matter what comes our way. Let's embrace this journey of self-discovery and resilience, supporting each other to grow stronger and wiser every day.